Research has shown that students who further their education beyond high school potentially earn more in their working lifetime than students who drop out of high school or end their education simply with a high school diploma. Often the difference between lifelong success and failure is having a plan of action in place in order to achieve one's goals. Our career, technical, and agricultural education programs are designed to prepare you to further your education after high school, guiding you to be more competitive in today's global marketplace while increasing the potential for future success.
Most of the students that come in here, they find out that what we do is we put hands-on real-world application to the things that they learn in other classes.
I really wanted to learn more about wildlife and plants and stuff of that nature.
All the students that come in first year take a basic introduction course to agriculture, and then from there we kind of decide, like a college major, which direction they want to go.
There's some students that are just in the program just for high school, but there's a lot of them, like myself, that go into college and they want to specialize in things that they've learned here in high school, and they use that to continue on to college.
I have all types of students. I have students that are coming in and are leaving me and going straight to work. I have students that are leaving me and going out to tech schools like Augusta Tech. And then I have quite a few that are just going on to college.
I wasn't going to take it originally, but my brother had been in it before me. I ended up really enjoying it. So then I did a second year, and then 2 of my classes got to be taken up by it. So that was really cool.
We're just trying to give them a general outlook of what construction is about and job opportunities that they have.
So I like building things and using my techniques around the house, helping my family build things, show them what I learned.
Not all students are going to college, and we want to have them career ready when they're going out.
First they hate it because we're in the book most of the time, and then once we get in the shop, I'd say 90% of them love it.
So I took a metals art class at nighttime, and I thought it was interesting, so I just took it. It's fun.
I knew they had a shop class up here, so I wanted to take that, and then ended up liking it a lot, so stuck with it.
Once you get the bookwork out of the way, you're always in the shop. You're not sitting behind a desk doing just bookwork. That's what I like. You're actually like hands-on work.
We got to realize not every student's going to go to college. I mean, they need to have a trade, and this is a good trade to have.
Students who like computers, who like graphics and animation, and definitely artistic students. Ones who like to draw and ones who think creatively.
It was actually in middle school, and we go through an orientation every 8th grade year, and graphic design popped up on the screen, and my mom's just like, Courtney, you love art, you love computers, you need to try it. And I was like, well, okay.
There are so many creative approaches to it, and you have illustration, photography, and graphics. They usually get hooked pretty quick. They can find their own niche and which way they communicate.
In CTAE, everything is really hands-on and gets you learning to really prepare you for life.
One of the things I was always interested in was movies. In one way or another, wanted to be a part of movie making, whether being an actor, producer, a director, just anything like that. And I figured this class would be the best chance for me to get a start in it.
I learned how to edit, and that's actually really cool. I had a lot of fun with that. Edited most of the things. I didn't want to do it at first, and then I kind of had to, and I thought it was really fun.
This was the year that I decided that cinematics is what I really wanted to do with my life. And getting the exposure to just filming, directing, editing, and all of that stuff, it really did numbers on me.
Usually I have students for my computer applications course, the admin info support. It's generally students that are interested in computers, have a little bit of background knowledge, or for the small business development, it could be a student who maybe wants to major in marketing or has an interest in starting their own business, or maybe already has.
I have an interest in business, and I might end up in the business field after college.
I've always been interested in, one day running my own business, possibly a psychology business.
We give them a lot of real world experiences, or we bring in business owners or people from the industry, and they can say this is what kind of employee we're looking for, and then that helps us better prepare them for the workforce.
We need that experience because we don't get a lot of real world experience in our other classes. It's just a bunch of facts, and that's not very useful all the time.
I really learned how to use like Word and PowerPoint and Excel, which is really helpful, especially doing projects throughout other classes too. So,
unfortunately, not everybody will go to college, but everybody will go to work. So our job is to prepare them to go to work.
Students typically who like children, who are interested in children, and maybe they've got younger brothers and sisters and they like to work with them or become little teachers with those younger brothers and sisters is who I find traditionally who signs up.
I really love being with children, and that's what I want to do. I just want to be a teacher when I'm older.
I just really love children, and I love being able to interact with them.
The students compile what's called a portfolio. They have the lecture material where they get the content, but then they have to do something with that content. And so developing projects using that content and then having to practice with us as the preschoolers helps them to gain skills and finding out it's a little bit harder to work with children or to teach them maybe than they thought it was.
I really am into doing this. I'm pretty sure I want to be a teacher for the rest of my life.
We get a huge variety of students, from honors type students to more vocational track students or kids that just don't know what they want to do.
Being a military brat, I really appreciated what the military has done for our country. So I just wanted to get a taste of that.
One of my friends was having a good time on drill team, and I thought that drill team looked like a lot of fun, and so I joined for drill team, but got a whole bunch more.
We teach a lot of teamwork, discipline. We teach financial management, college planning, things like that that they're going to actually use regardless of what they do.
RHC has given me more discipline, for sure. It's also just taught me good qualities when it comes to studying, when it comes to practicing and balancing a very busy schedule.
I have students that are interested in pursuing a career in healthcare or technology, from a basic CNA all the way up to physician.
For this class, honestly, I just saw people wearing scrubs and I was like, why are they wearing scrubs? I want to wear scrubs. But then after that, I realized that the medical field is a really good field to be into, and so I kind of want to learn as much as I can, and I think this class really helped me do that.
This gives them opportunities when they go out into the community where they can actually, explore different healthcare careers.
I've always known that I wanted to be in the medical field, but actually being out there, being able to interact with patients, being able to do the dirty work, then I know that I want to be in the medical field, and it's been a really reassuring thing to be in.
Most of them sign up simply because they enjoy cooking or they want to learn how to cook.
I've always enjoyed cooking, so doing it for a class seemed like something I'd enjoy doing.
At first, it was more of a my mom cooked, I cooked type of thing, but now it's more I enjoy cooking, so I just want to be in here and have the experience.
Well, what we teach in the CTAE department is everything that a kid is going to need for basic jobs. Even if it's something that they're not going to do as a career, everything that they've learned here is a skill that's going to be helpful for them in life.
It's definitely given me a more enjoyable experience at Evans High, as well as just opening up options for colleges and different career pathways.
I think the popularity of the TV show HGTV encourages them to, think it's a lot of fun to be able to research and figure out how they can decorate a particular space.
I enjoy to design in the different fabrics and colors and different principal designs you can use for each room and stuff.
Some of the soft skills that we try to teach our students are work-ready skills, so that when they do get a job, that being able to work on time, doing their very, very best, working as a team, all of those kind of factors are reinforced down here, and they begin to see that that's going to be real important when they do graduate and try to get a job.
Before I started this class, I was super shy and I didn't want to get in front.
After being in the class, we do so many oral presentations, and so you just kind of get used to it after a while.
Usually in this particular course, is students that my class kind of exposes them to a variety of things, and they can branch off from this class and go into a drafting class. They can come back in this class. They can do broadcasting.
Technology and engineering is a very broad course, and I would advise anyone to take it because there are so many various options that you can go into.
You can go to Mr. Cooper's with drafting. You can come here for basic engineering technology-wise. You work with computers a lot. You get to do a lot of videos. It's a lot of hands-on work and problem solving.
I think it gives them an outlet from the standard curriculum classes, from their core classes. They can come in and they can have independent hands-on work. They can do problem solving activities, and that can still count for their classwork.
Some of them enjoy it, some of them don't like the aspect of getting dirty all the time. The ones that do enjoy it, you know, they typically go on to have careers in this field.
My older brother, he was in here and he learned a lot about cars, and I kind of wanted to learn how to work on cars my own because most girls don't do that. When people see girls working on cars, they're just kind of like, really? Are you serious?
I've always been interested in hands-on activities, and the best way to go is automotive. Everything we do here is hands-on.
It definitely gives the students a sense or an idea of where they want to go, you know, after high school. They can take several of the CTAE courses and determine what they like, what they want to do for a living. Because once you graduate, I mean, you're probably going to be in that field for the next 30, 40 years of your life.
Live your passion, follow your pathway, find your purpose. Enroll in career technical and agricultural education. CTAE makes the future a reality.